Mahalo, Jordan. Everybody, we are renaming this show from the original art experience to the NK show, either the No Kidding show or the Nick and Kyle show. But I got to tell you, by the way, Will
Neither of those are great
how are
names.
you, sir? Michael Lovitz, David Cerrone, Bronze's Gold. All my friends are coming in. Sorry, Nick's an old man, so I got to actually put on my closer screen because I'm an old man. Hey, Kyle, I got a new business we could get into. You ready?
Putting the big screen in your office?
That's a component. No.
Okay.
But here's my new business idea. Heritage Auction ran yesterday and today. And I got to tell you, prices, huh? Oh, yeah, I can hear myself. That's really good. That's really good. Prices are really strong. So I think what we could do is win stuff in auction, take whatever layaway plan they have in interest, and then a year later tell them to place it back in the auction and make a profit.
I think that's kind of what we're doing anyway, isn't it?
No, we're not. And I'm kidding. Because I always tell everyone, do not buy for any other reason than you love the art.
By the way, I mean, that's fair, but let's be real.
A little real?
Yeah. Let's be real. That's kind of what we're doing anyway.
No, the problem is I pulled too much out of my collection. So
well, the big problem is that what happens when I do this, what Spencer Beck was aiming for is what happens to me. I wind up being the loser.
Right.
So.
Hey, listen, the one thing I'll say, Glenn, listen, because Heritage is yesterday and today and Sunday, and the prices are very strong, I've brought all affordable stuff. So it's all good. It just happens to be affordable. So, man, I got to tell you, I will say I had whiplash.
I had no idea Heritage was happening. I've been on the road for 2 days.
Oh, really?
And I forgot. So
you can just go back and look.
I haven't been paying attention.
Listen, it's a strong auction. It really strengthens the market. What I will tell everybody is right now, if you missed the auction or maybe some things were out of reach, Glenn and Will are here. So what I will say is go to either panelpageart.com or comicartpage.com and check out their art. They've got some really cool premium stuff, and they will work with you on the payment plan. All kidding around about what I was saying to Kyle. You should check it out. Real quick, if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button and share if you wouldn't mind. Sharing is caring. You know, we'll take thumbs up. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, we'll take some hearts. Our website, you can't do anything but watch. And what can you
can't even do that right now, Nick?
What can you do on Twitch?
Everything. You can buy, you can
no, but can
you know what'd be really great if you did on Twitch is if you subscribed and then watched the whole show there, because Twitch counts watched minutes really highly. So make sure you watch the whole show. And then, by the way, Twitch is faster. There's less delay.
Listen, let me finish what I was going to say. Subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell for notifications.
Twitch has all kinds of little stuff. Like you could send us robot men and army men.
Yeah, but not everybody's on Twitch. So
right. You asked me what Twitch did, and I had to look because I haven't done it myself in so long.
So anyway, thumbs up, subscribe, share, please.
If you have a Twitch channel and you want to raid our channel, please do.
There you go. Listen, 2 pieces of art that are kind of cool for different reasons. No, for similar reasons. Sal Buscema, legendary artist. We have 2 pages tonight that he inked, and it's pretty freaking incredible. We have, I love Christmas.
Get rid of it.
Rex decided to mess with me. Instead of putting the Rudolph tree over there, Amy, can you give me a hand here? Instead of putting the Rudolph tree over there.
Amy, light it on fire. Amy, light it on fire.
Stop.
Where are we putting it?
Just
not near the art, but light it on fire somewhere.
Oh, God. Listen,
get it away from the art first.
By the way, also check out comicartfans.com. It is such a cool website. And we're actually doing a big push with Bill on Indiegogo that we'll talk about at the end of the show. Right now, we're going to talk about art. All right. So Sal Buscema, we have a Batman page that Sal inked over Jim Aparo. That is absolutely a combination I never would have thought I'd seen. So this is from my personal collection. I love it, but maybe someone else will love it as well. So as many people know, a lot of the art, either I work with some people and help them sell their art, or I sell my own personal art. Biggest reason why is because it makes it so much easier for me to talk about it. And while sometimes it pains me to sell the art, at the very least, I feel like it's going to good homes and it grows the art market. And then people can become part of the community. I love this community. It's one of my favorite communities. It is so much fun, and I'm here to grow the medium. So we've got this apparel, inked by Sal, and we also have Ron Garney, Incredible Hulk 18, page 20 and 21, inked by Sal. It's incredible. It is beautiful.
And they're
Glenn, crazy prices. They make mine look sane. Your prices are great, Glenn. You just have primo stuff, you know? It's a good problem to have. I got to tell you, Will and I are talking. I'm going to be looking at his Avengers George Perez that was once an unpublished cover, which eventually got published as part of the Alex Ross Marvel series that's coming out over the last year. So, and Glenn today actually sold an Elektra Frank Miller page. So they've got some really cool premium art, and they do have some more affordable art. So again, you should check them out, panelpageart.com and comicartpage.com. But wait till after the show, please. All right. We've got Crooks by Steve Epting and Rick Magyar. We've got Green Lantern 180 by Luke Ross. We've got Mike Lilly Nightwing 2-page spread with Killer Croc. I have not looked at that in a while. I hope I'm right. We have Eddie Barrows Superman. And then time for the Hawkeye TV series. We have a beautiful Tom Rainey Hawkeye. We have an unpublished Tom Rainey Spider-Woman, but it's still cool, from the Spider-Woman Origin series. And we're the publisher of The Boys. We brought The Boys. We also have 3 Remark books. We have a Betty, Harley Quinn, Ivy, Veronica Remark with Jughead as Joker and Harley Quinn, I think. We have Captain America by Ken Hazer, and we have Ken Hazer signed by John Romita Sr., Ken Hazer Remark, Amazing Spider-Man #1. So the long way of saying is, what does everybody want me to show?
Well, so nobody can see the cap because the dog is in the way.
Boo, I love you, but gotta go, buddy. Hey, Amy,
I was just going to say move it up next to the Batman.
Can you come get Boo?
You could just move the cap up next to the Batman.
That was a real...
That is all on you.
Listen, when I was a kid, I tried to play baseball, even though I sucked at it. Why even say terrible? I sucked. They let me go to bat.
He's okay.
He's okay? He survived?
He's okay, yeah.
They let me go to bat once. Do you know why they let me go to bat once? Because I was going to Italy for the rest of the summer, and they were like, okay, we got to give him one chance at bat. And then I'm so bad at baseball, I didn't know what I was doing. I put my foot over home plate. Umpire said, do that again, you're out. After the second strike, I did it again. He said, you're out. I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Thank God I'm going to Italy tomorrow. Anyway, you guys aren't here for stupid stories. You're here for art. So one thing we don't have tonight that we forgot all about, Amy, is a best offer item.
Oh.
So what we're going to do between now and 7:55, as Spencer Beck says, Crooks is very rare, as he rarely, if ever, has sold those pages. That is correct. I was very lucky to get one, and maybe someone else will be lucky to get the 2-page spread. Yes, thank you, Spencer. This is a PC station.
Yeah, Spencer, let's keep it PG, buddy, or I might have to delete it.
Exactly. Everybody, one more time, thumbs up. Let's sell some art. So since Spencer talked about Steve Epting, art from Crooks being hard to get, we're going to make this best offer. Opening offer, $50. Top offer at $7.55 gets it. I would show it, but my main man, Kyle, will do a better job giving us an upfront look. $50 opening offer. Just put your offer in the whatever it's called, comment section. Put your offer in the comment section. Highest offer at $7.55 acquires the Crooks 2-page spread. And wrong one. That is the wrong one.
That's the one I have labeled Crooks.
Here, let me do it then. So,
yeah, I definitely don't have that spread. Hold on.
I don't see Spencer's comments. He probably delete. Oh, Spencer's on Facebook, Ronald. That's why. Let's not have a contest between Ronald and Spencer. Neil, thank you very much. Yes, we just released The Art of Goosebumps this week. So it is a great book. So opening offer, $50. Highest offer at $7.55 gets to take this home. All right. Let's talk about Jim Aparo. He is one of my favorite artists. Ronald's in the house. We will get to the remarks after the 2 Sal Buscema ink pages. So this is from 1998, Batman 558. And, you know, we all remember the 90s. Well, I don't know how young some people are, but a lot of us
barely remember them.
Exactly. Well, you're young. But there were some not as good comics coming out at the time. Marvel was in bankruptcy, late 90s after the death of Superman and the breaking of Batman's back. And it was really a sad time in one way because John Buscema, Sal Buscema, Tom Palmer, and a lot of great Marvel artists couldn't get work at Marvel. Fortunately, they were able to move to DC. And they did some work. Ron Friends moved over, Pat Olive. Again, really good artists over the years. Something really cool happened. Sal, who had inked other people at Marvel at times, ended up inking Jim Aparo a little bit. So this is Batman 558 from 1998. I don't know why I'm showing it. I don't need to because Kyle's got it up there. I keep forgetting that part. We've got Vesper Fairchild, and, you know, she's talking about the falling of the people at Gotham. This was written by Doug Mensch. But the thing to look at is if you look, I'm going to look at the computer. Sorry. I'll look at here. Actually, I don't need to look at the computer. You still see the emotion that you would get from Jim Aparo, the eyes, the facial features, but it is distinct in that Sal inked it. Now, Nick's an old man, doesn't remember all the prices, so I need to look. So this is, I mean, my MSRP, which may be different from anybody else's, just to be honest, every piece of art is different, is I put it at $4.99, but we're going to do it at $2.75 tonight. I think I have about $170 into this, and considering some time has passed, hopefully nobody mind I make $105 profit. So $275 for tonight here on the experience. And again, I can't remember how much Sal inked Jim Aparo, but I always found it cool that he did. You know, one of Marvel's longest running artists who ended up working at DC for a few years, inking one of DC's longest running artists. You know, when you think of the longest running artists at Marvel and at DC, at Marvel, there's obviously plenty, but at DC, you've got Jim Aparo, Kurt Swan, Kurt Schaffenberger, just a lot of artists. I mean, some artists that you might associate more with DC, like Carmine Infantino, still had years at Marvel. So anyway, I do a lot of talking. If I had John here, or if I'd let Kyle talk, people could get a rest from my voice.
Well, something I wanted to mention is I would love to have known or get to know who Jim Aparo counted as his inspirations and who he tried to mimic as an artist, especially during this time, because this to me has like a real strong Mary Worth feel. And the reason I bring it up is that's one of those books that I recognize Mary Worth in terms of strips because it originated here where I'm from. Alan Saunders, who created it, was from here, and Ken Ernst, who drew most of it, was working here at the time. So I've seen a lot of the original art, and the way the faces are shaped and shaded in Jim Aparo and then Sal, they probably were looking at, the strips that were running in the comics those days in the newspaper and seeing stuff when they were coming up. And it just, to me, this has that feel.
Yeah, I can see that. No, it's just a great combination. And when you see me look away, it's because I can see the comments over there better. I think I agree for the most part with Glenn. Sal did make everybody look better, and I can see that with John Romita Sr. was definitely his best inker. The ironic thing about that is John Sr. really preferred being an inker. Meanwhile, he's one of the best pencilers of all time, but he has always preferred inking to penciling. Problem was his artwork's too beautiful. By the way, speaking of John Romita Sr., just real quick, I don't know if Glenn has it anymore. He can tell us, but he had an unpublished John Romita Sr. page on his site on panelpageart.com, and it's a premium piece of art, but it has notes between John Sr. to Stan Lee. It's unpublished, but it's definitely classic. And I'll also give one more shout out to Will. The George Perez Avengers cover that I'm talking to him about. Again, wait till 8:01. Watch our show. He and I are talking about it, but if you want to buy it and beat me to it, I won't be talking to him till Sunday. Yeah, between now and Sunday. All right. Let's do the other Sal Buscema inked double page spread. Incredible Hulk, number 18. Pages 20 and 21. I don't need to do that. I keep forgetting. So, I mean, Hulk with a man bun. Take that out of the equation. And you've got the Hulk, Doc Samson. There's just, it's just a beautiful double page spread. Never seen Ron Garney inked by Sal before. Ron is an incredible artist, one of the most unbelievable artist in the industry, who's finally getting a lot more attention thanks to Zerker, and he's earned it, so I'm glad it's happening. But this double page spread, Nick's an old man, he has to look. It's $1,000 normally. We're going to do it for $7.99 tonight. But look at that power, look at the strength that he put in there. You've got to really appreciate Ron and Sal on this. And it was Paul Jenkins, who he is one of the best writers in the industry. His Inhumans, one of the first Eisner Award-winning series that Marvel had. He worked on The Century. He's just a brilliant writer. I mean, his Hellblazer one was incredible at DC. But we're talking about art here. And Garney inked by Buscema, it may be a once in a lifetime. Let's see. For as many pages that Aparo drew, we don't see as much on the open market. You're right about that. Jordan. Ronald, are signed copies of the Art of Goosebumps going to be available? Not yet. Working on it. Hulk Man Bun is the ultimate Hulk. Yes, on so many levels, it is the ultimate Hulk. So, $7.99, but we need to hook up Ronald. Ronald is always there for the remarks and a few other items. So, we're going to have a few Ronald specials tonight. We will have, I may as well pull them all if I'm going to get up and you guys are going to have to see me instead of the art. We have Harley and Ivy, Betty and Veronica, and Jughead Joker sketch cover by Ken Hazer. Beautiful sketch cover. Ken did a great job. I think I'm going to change some of the prices. Rudolph is here. He's telling me to change some of the prices. This is normally $89.99. We were going to do this as a 5-star book for $50. But I tell you what, we're going to do it for $30 tonight. So $89.99 MSRP for tonight. it's $30. And the good thing is Kyle's producing, because when JD produces, he charges $5 every time I change the price.
Kyle's just going to buy the book.
Kyle's just going to buy the book. Like, everybody, if you don't buy this, Kyle will buy it. So I'm heading out for Hulk Mullet. Okay. So
Kyle's got a pretty massive Jughead collection at this point, so feels like a thing.
It feels like it's right up your alley.
Yeah.
And the Creative Keep claims it. All right. So
if I find out that this is Nick's other account getting me back for all those times I sniped him.
This is true.
Good pickup, Creative Keep.
For everybody here new, Will would do some of the shows with me, and I would say, I'm going to buy that if nobody buys it at the end of the hour. I mean, look, me and Kyle, we try and be fair to everybody. So if there is something that someone else is selling that we like, we still give all the fans first choice up until the end of the show. But there was a few times I wanted to buy something, and since I was hosting the show, and Kyle would just buy it like 5 minutes towards the end just to snipe me. It is what it is. It's fun.
No, good pickup. Yeah, good pickup. The Creative Keep. That's a good. That's a cool book. Ken Hazer's insane. I had asked Nick to look for something, and I'm glad it sold out. I've still got one for tonight's show specifically because I was looking to pick another one up, and they sold out. I was super sad when Jeff sent the email, but you got, I think, the piece of the night there in terms of the remarks.
Oh yeah, no, that's beautiful. We were trying to get Ghostbusters, and we were totally sold out.
I didn't even think to take it off the wall and bring it over. It'd be too much now, but I should have took it off the wall and held it up, being like, "This is what Ken Hazer can do."
It happens.
Yeah.
So let's go to Captain America before we go to break. So let's see. I pre-ordered like 3 Ken stray dogs from you guys. Can't wait to get them when they are done. Ryan, they're going to be beautiful. Ken has proven he will always do a great job. So this Captain America, it's $89.99, and I had it for $64 because Cap reappeared in Avengers number 4 in 1964. But what I think I'm going to do is last week I had it for $41. I'm not going to go back down to $41 because it feels like that was last week's special price. So I will make it a 5-star $50 book. So it's $89.99. We were going to do $64, but tonight we will do $50. And again, look, Ken does a great job. He's just one of the premier remark artists in the industry for us. Comes with a DF certificate of authenticity. So, I mean, Ken's art is indistinguishable, but for anybody who doesn't know, for people that are buying for the first time, it helps to be able to identify who it is.
Ron's going to take Ken Cap.
All right, Ken Cap, 5-star 50. Ron, that is yours.
All right. Might as well show that last one. We're on a roll. We're on a hot streak. Let's do it.
All right. Our marquee item of the night, as far as remarks, still Ken Hazer, Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Hold on. Look at Ryan White's last comment there.
The crimson chin.
That's a deep cut.
That is. Now, Creative Keep, before you claim this, we need to let you know, because this is signed by John Romita Sr. John Romita Sr. signed books go for $500 and more. And this is a $500 book. We are going to do it for $399. I wanted to do $399.99, but for some reason the Excel spreadsheet would not do the 99 cents, and I wanted to keep it under $400. So this is $399 tonight, Creative Keep. So I don't want you to claim it and feel obligated if you may have assumed it was going to be $89.99.
Just for administrative purposes, if you are going to claim something, you don't have to say claim, but please put in the title of the thing you're trying to get.
Yes.
So if you want Amazing Spider-Man #1, Ken Hazer, just put ASM1.
Ken Hazer.
We'll know what you mean. Well, it's not like you have an ASM1 on the rack, Nick. We'll know what you mean in that regard. So
and I think the Creative Keep is watching us on YouTube, just like Ronald. And the Creative Keep will take it at $3.99.
All right, sounds good.
You got it, Creative Keep. All right, I'm going to put these together.
That'll make Rex's life easier on Monday when he goes back and does the rewatch. Thank you so much.
That will. And listen, just a reminder, Crooks, number 9, page 6 and 7, double page spread.
Hold it up to the camera for me.
Sure. I forgot.
Yeah, remember, I don't have a scan of this one right now.
Starting at $50, best offer at $7.55 gets it. And I bought it a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure I paid over $300, if not over $400. So hopefully it goes for over $50. I don't know which is worse. If it goes for $50 or not too much over that, or if it doesn't sell. Somehow both seem like a miss in my book. Kyle, take us to break. And
before we do that, I guess I will start the bidding.
You will start the bidding, okay?
See if maybe that'll entice some people, because now it's not like Nick's just going to get to keep it. So you got to buy it out from under me.
So what's your initial bid?
$50.
$50. All right.
Somebody's got to break the ice.
Pop it in the chat so that everybody sees it. But the first bid is $50. We will all be back after the commercial break, and we only have 28 minutes left.
Here we go.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
So check it out. I'm looking at this Nightwing 95, page 2 and 3. I don't know if Kyle has it. I will assume he does, but as a backup, there we go. Check out that double page spread by Mike Lilly and Andy Owens. I'm a huge Mike Lilly fan. Matter of fact, at Dynamite, when we launched the Black Terror, we hired Mike Lilly based on how great his artwork was back in 2007, I think. So I am a huge fan. When this double page spread came up, I just jumped on it. I will say real quick, it is I had it priced at $7.50, but we're doing it for $4.99 tonight. So this is $499, double page spread. As you can see, it is beautiful. It's a great Nightwing Copperhead. I believe that's Manhunter, the female Manhunter, fighting off Copperhead there. And he tackles her, and then Nightwing comes in to save the day, as he normally does. But it's really, really powerful. Not the lizard. Not the lizard. Copperhead. I think Marvel has a Copperhead too, though. I got to tell you, Copperhead had some really, really, really not so cool look. And it wasn't that bad, actually. Secret Society Supervillains. That book was.
I always confuse him and Killer Croc. Like,
dude, I swear to God, when I first bought this, I said, if I didn't know that this was already Copperhead, I would have said, okay, Mike, I love your art, but man, you did a terrible Killer Croc.
Right. Like, it's one of those things I'm always like, are they trying to draw Killer Croc and just doing a bad job? Or are they doing something else?
Croc went on a diet. Either that right. Or maybe he was a different lizard at that point and shedding skin. I don't know. If you stick around, the jokes get worse, everybody. They really, really get worse. So let's see. Secret Society is the stuff. Yeah. Look, it was weird, but it was fun. I mean, Jesus, you had Stan Lee and Roy Thomas. No, was it what was Stan Lee's name in the DC universe that Jack did? I remember that his assistant was his boy Roy. Funky Flashman. That was it. So was Funky Flashman in Secret Society? I think he was. Will, you know better than I do. Let's see. All right. So anyway, double page spread, Nightwing, 95. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It is stunning. It is one of my favorite pieces of art. And for a double page spread, I mean, look, it's a double page spread. It's a fight scene. Nightwing's not the one fighting. Manhunter is. And if you look at, I'm pointing like you could see me. If you look at the bottom right, we see Copperhead just whack Manhunter back. I mean, it's just a great double page spread. Okay, Funky Flashman was in there. There you go. So I actually have, and I'll show it one day, I actually have the Who's Who in the DC Universe Funky Flashman drawing by Jack Kirby. I used to visit the Kirbys. Jack signed books for us, and I was able to buy some art from him. And for some reason, when I saw that, I just had to buy it. So anyway, but I digress. We need to talk about Nightwing. So this is actually from 2004. So 17 years old. It's just a great double page spread. So what I will tell everybody, sometimes we talk about the value of the art or what the perceived value is. It's just to educate you where we think it's at or where we think it might be. Never buy anything for speculation purposes. That's why I was kidding around at the beginning of the hour about buying stuff in auction, paying the interest, and then putting it back in auction a year later. It's a joke. If you buy to flip, you will almost always be disappointed. Leave that to the professionals. You're a fan, buy because you love, no other reason. So, and let's see. And as bronze is gold, love Secret Society. I'm always buying pages. Yeah, he is. All right. So
let's show everybody that crooks again that we went to break with.
You got it. We'll show the crooks again. The crooks of the best offer.
Yes. So this is a 2-page spread. Steve Epting, that right now you can own for $51.
I think we need to have one rule here. It has to be at least increments of 10.
Okay, fine. You can own for $60. That's 10% of what Nick has as market price on this book. 10%.
If Spencer didn't leave, I think he might have bought it back.
That's a 9. Look, I was out shopping today. Everything is super heavy for Christmas. Everything's going to be real expensive this year. 90% off.
Dwayne's gain. Here we go. We're up to 60. Hate to be. Stevie, Dwayne beat you by like 4 seconds. So this is beautiful. Listen, as Spencer said, Steve does not sell his Crux art that much. I think to a degree because it is the art that got him attention at Marvel, where he spent 18 years of his career. He got a lot. Steve is an incredible artist, but when he did the Avengers in the 90s, inked by Tom Palmer, it was beautiful, but didn't get him as much attention as he deserved. When he did Aquaman at DC, it didn't get him as much attention as he deserved. Crux, unfortunately, when Crushing went out of business, his work on Crux was so beautiful, it got him hired at Marvel. So in so many ways, this is almost like the beginning of his career. This is historic on so many levels. If you are the person fortunate enough to win this, and you win this and have the best offer because you will love it, you will not be disappointed. It is, I don't know why I'm doing it that way. It is incredible. It is so beautiful. It's just one of the best pieces of art you'll ever see. From Steve Epting, and it's really the beginning of his career in so many ways. So everybody, this is your chance. Oh, now I know where I bought this from. Are you ready? Steve doesn't sell this. I actually got it from Rick Magyar. That's the only reason why it was available when they do their art split. So let's see who can get this. Beautiful 2-page spread. All right, we're going to do Hawkeye right now, which with the Hawkeye TV series is perfect. This is Hawkeye, let's see, issue 3, page 1 splash. We've got the TV series hitting next week. This is Tom Rainey, Scott Hanna. It's a $500 splash. I actually paid $500 when I bought it back in the day. However many years ago, I paid $500 for it. But for tonight, to get more people into original art or appreciating it, I'm actually going to do it at $399, which makes me a terrible business person.
Well, and I like to say that Nick says the same thing on every show he does, but I'm going to say this on every art show. Like Tom Rainey is I've always said it's John Romita Jr. was my favorite artist. Tom Rainey, as it turns out, is my favorite artist.
Really?
I just didn't know that. Because Nick and Will have gotten me addicted to original art. I own more Tom Rainey pages than I own of anybody. So right. I love the work Tom Rainey does. I have a couple that are inked by other people, but this one is they're inked by Scott Hanna. So yep. It's this team is my favorite art team. Every piece is just so beautiful and so linear and so detailed, like down to the smallest details. If Nick holds it up to the camera real close right in front of his face, look at the detail in the concrete behind it in the building. Like, you don't have to do that kind of work, but they do, because that's what makes them the best.
Yep. And look, like I said, when I bought this years ago, it was $500. I'm doing it at $399. It's a piece I love. I'm a huge Tom Rainey fan. I think he's one of the most underappreciated artists in the industry. I've followed him for years, whether it was the Outsiders at DC in the mid-2000s, the Ultimate line, the regular X-Men line, Hawkeye, Spider-Woman. I mean, I bought that Spider-Woman just because it's beautiful, even though it's unpublished. It's just beautiful art. So I'm showcasing it. So again, $399, beautiful art. And we've only got, 12 minutes left on the double page spread best offer.
And we're up to $70 with Stevie B because he can con his wife into making an anniversary gift.
That's awesome. And we think Ronald left the building. His wife must have shocked him for buying the Captain America. So Ronald still sends me the best jokes. He really, really does. All right. We're going to talk about Tom Rainey one more time. We're talking about him now. We're going to go into Spider-Woman. This is unpublished Spider-Woman origin. I had it at 300. We're going to offer it for 200 for tonight. It's just beautiful, beautiful page. You've got Hydra. You've got Spider-Woman. You've got an exploding building.
Jason, we did, but we'll come back to it. I promise.
Did I miss the Hulk DPS? Yeah. Jason, what's going on, man? I just bought a Wolverine Adam Kubert from him last weekend at CavCon. Like I tell everybody, go to comicartfans.com. Over 1 million pieces of art to check out. It is the place to check out art. Bill Cox runs a great website. So comicartfans.com. And we have an Indiegogo campaign going with him that at the end of the hour, I'll ask Kyle to pop in the link and we'll take it from there. So,
hey, Amy, if you can hear me, send me the link.
Amy, can you send Kyle the link to the Indiegogo campaign?
For which one again? I'm sorry.
The Comic Art Fans one, the Ken Hazer Comic Art Fans. And let me know if you can't find it and you need me to send it. It'll go round robin. So anyway, look, Spider-Woman is coming to the Marvel Universe. I'm not saying buy this for speculation. I really don't want you to do that. But if you are a Spider-Woman fan or a Tom Rainey fan, these will probably go up in value. So the reason why this is only $200 is because it's unpublished. But it's still beautiful. It really, really is. All right, Jason, you wanted to see.
Just before I take it off screen, guys, remember, Spider-Woman has a show coming.
Yep. Looks like I got to do the work, my friend.
I will put the Incredible Hulk page up. I'll do the work on the Incredible Hulk page. So this is the Incredible Hulk, Volume 2, number 18, pages 20 and 21. Ron Garney, Sal Buscema. Market price on it approximately $1,000. Tonight we're doing it for $7.99 even. This is one of the only time that Ron Garney was inked by the legend Sal Buscema.
You know what I'll do, because Jason came in. I'll make this.
Thank you, Amy.
First to Jason. Jason gets first shot. I'll drop it instead of $7.99. I'll drop it to $7.75. And Jason gets to say yes or no first. And if he says no, then anyone else can have it.
There you go. We're dropping that price $25 to $7.75.
And this is for Jason, who gave me a very fair deal on an Adam Kubert Wolverine 92 page last weekend at CavCon Live, which was a lot of fun. So $70 on the Epting art.
Dave, you're behind. Stevie B currently has it at 70.
Stevie
so
B
have
has
to jump
a
to 80.
$70 offer. What do you do with the double pages when displaying in the portfolio? Do you separate the No, you don't separate the pages. You still fold them, and you decide which half you want on the outside. If you've got a portfolio, you keep it folded the way it normally would be, and then just make a decision. Do I want this page sticking out or this page face forward? I prefer this page because you really get to see how lush the women are. And I will say that Rick Magyar and John Dell are two of my favorite inkers on Steve Epting. I'm not sure how much John Dell inked Steve Epting. I saw a little bit, but Magyar is definitely up there. You're getting a great team. Dwayne the Pain coming in at 90. Dave coming in at 100. Whoa, a hundo. Remember what Spencer Beck said.
Not out there.
Steve doesn't sell his art from Crooks. I got this from Rick Magyar, which makes sense why I have it.
Hold it up there again, Nick.
Yeah. Huh?
Hold it up one more time, right up to the camera.
I keep forgetting. This is the one piece. Look at how beautiful this is. John Cole in the house. So this is a $600 double page spread, which is probably what I paid a few years ago. And right now, somebody may be stealing it at $120.
All right. Dave's up to 120.
RG is asking whether or not I'll do 150 on the Spider-Woman. RG, I don't want to go down that low. I've got too much money into it. I'll go down to 190 plus shipping. Shipping's $25 if you're in the US. If you want to do 190, I'll knock $10 off RG, but that's a, small.
And we're probably a little early on the market for that book. Like I said, she's got a show coming.
Yep.
The market is going to do nothing but, I mean, we talk about not buying stuff for the investment, but realistically, it's something you have to consider.
If you love it, buy it now because it may go up and probably will go up. If you don't love it, don't even worry about it. Wait till you find something you love. Original art is pricey. Doesn't matter if you're buying a piece for $100 or $500 or $10,000, regardless of your budget, buy it because you love it. Okay. All the art I bring out here, I pretty much love it. I wouldn't be selling it so affectionately if I didn't care. So a lot of the art is mine, but I bring it out because I want to be able to talk about it, grow the community, get more people into this community. It's my favorite community. It's a great extension of the comic universe. So,
can we talk about something you love enough to publish?
Sure, we can talk about
The Boys.
I love enough. I was hoping to skip going to that tonight.
We don't have to put up a price. I just want to show everybody.
Well, no, we have to put up a price.
Because it's so pretty. No, we could just show it like as a, hey, check this thing out.
No. I had this look, The Boys is heating up. The new season is coming. I had it at $750, but I'm doing $500 on it. So if anybody wants it, Ross Braun, issue 50. You could go to some of the look, you can check it out. I will say this. If you don't want to buy this page, go to anthonyscomics.com. He actually bought a lot of pages from Russ. And my MSRP $750, but I'm doing a special price tonight of $500. You'll see that the pages he bought are between $500 and $700 as well. I mean, I'm going off the top of my head, but he has some pages at better prices. Feel free to buy it. Anthony Snyder at Anthony's Comics. Really, really good dealer. Really good guy too.
All right, so we have some updates here. Real quick, Christopher is going to take the Crux Steve Epping piece to $200.
Okay.
And then the Creative Keep, the 190 is before shipping, so it'd be 190 plus 25, so you're out the door at $215.
Right.
For the Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
So your out the door price is $215. Nick is the best ambassador for original art. So I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
On this piece. And this is why I want to talk about it. Looking at it, it looks more gray than some of the other pieces. Is that a scan thing, or is that like ink wash?
It's shot from pencils. It's really tight pencils and was inked digitally, but I'm not selling any blue line inks. This is pure pencils.
So when you buy that, that's the graphite that was put on the page.
Yep. This is actual graphite.
That's really cool.
I love watching this show and having a Pepsi. So let's see. Where are we at on the Crux at this point?
200 bones.
Christopher Daly, thank you.
Yes.
All right. So this is a great boys page. I mean, I was kidding about I was hoping we wouldn't get to it. I think we only have 2 pages left. Everybody, we only have a few minutes on Crux as it is. So real quick, I'm going to be extremely quick, which is not normally me. Eddie Barrows, Superman 709, page 5. God, I should have this all
Superman prep. 705, page 5. Eddie Barrows, Alan Goldman inks.
$399. Yep. We're going to do this for $199 tonight. And Luke Ross, Green Lantern. I'm just going to jump to it right away because we're going to show Crux again. This is a $500 piece, and we're going to do it for $250. But I hear it gets a little too affectionate with the art. You know, I have been told Anyway.
Well, and sometimes
every
destructive
joke-
because he's too excited, but we won't tell that story again.
Every joke I was about to make was just not going to go well.
Right.
All right, everybody. As I said, we had this at $7.99. I'm going to make it $7.75 in honor of Jason D'Ambrosio, who gave me a really fair deal on the Wolverine Adam Kubert page. Someone has to love this stuff. As long as the pages aren't sticky, we are good. There you go.
What if they're a little bit torn? That's a thing that Nick has done.
Yes.
I can't blame him. Like, I'm sure I would have had the same reaction.
There were 2 pages of art. One day I'll show one of them again. The other one sold, where I was so anxious to open it. I tore the packaging and I thought there was a board there. And I actually ripped the art like up to here. I'll show it next time. Leave that where it is, Nick. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. All right, we're at $200. Steve Epting, Rick Magyar, Crooks, the beginning of Steve's real career, where he took off, where he got Captain America, where he created the Winter Soldier. This is history. This is an historic piece of art. Spencer Beck, who represents Steve Epting, came on and said Steve does not sell his Crooks art because it's too personal to him. I was able to get this from Rick Magyar. If I did not get this from Rick Magyar, I would not have it. This is 20 years old at this point. You're getting just a beautiful 2-page spread. Right now, the best offer is $200, and we have about a minute left for anyone to beat that $200. This is just an incredible spread. And, who's got the 200 so far?
Christopher right now has it.
Christopher Daly. So, Christopher, you get it, man. You are getting a steal, and I hope you put it in your personal collection for a long time, because this is just beautiful and incredible. And I mean, look at how sweet that art is.
Goes to 210 with Dwayne.
Dwayne Zane at 210. Looks like we're going for sniping. Listen, seriously, don't be sniped. We've got the lag is killing me. It always kills the thing.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
30
You have
seconds.
1 minute. You have 1 minute.
Comment.
What'd you say?
Put a bar in the comments. So yeah, if it's gonna be 1 minute, put the bar in, wait 1 minute, and then put another bar in.
Okay.
You have 1 minute. I'll put it in when it's over. 250
Amy said
for
put
the
a bar
episode.
in the comments. All right. 250 from Christopher Daly.
See, that starts it, and then see who does it, and then after 1 minute, put one last bar in the last one
right
before it.
The problem is that the lag will still be
30
done
seconds.
for 30 seconds. It'll still throw everything off. 250, 30 seconds to go. And probably by the time people will say that, there will be 12 seconds to go. So.
All right. We have 15 seconds. 15 seconds to 280 to Christopher. Dwayne jumped it to 260. Christopher goes to 280. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
I think Christopher got it in under the wire. Yeah, 320. Congrats, Christopher. Dwayne, you were so close.
According to my timestamps, Dwayne beat the line by 2 seconds.
Now, okay.
I'm looking at the timestamp. Dwayne came in at 7:58:27, and my misspelling of stop came in at 2:58:30.
Okay, because on the public chat, it shows that Christopher got it, but we've got to go with what you say because you have it. Oh, I'm looking at the same one. Okay. The backdoor stat does say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, you guys were bidding fast and furious there at the end.
Dwayne got it.
Dwayne got it
Sorry
at
for the confusion.
$340.
Christopher, if you order something, next time you order something, I'll throw in something for free, buddy. I really appreciate it. Dwayne, I appreciate it as well.
So just if people really want to know, Christopher's bid came in at 0032. So it was literally 5 seconds with my bar in the middle in the space of that time between those bids. Like,
yeah. Dwayne, I'll send me an email. Do the submission. This is from my personal collection, so I'll email you. You'll pay me directly. Hopefully, you can do friends and family since it's from my personal collection, and then we'll bill you the $25 shipping separately. What do we got? We got
there is a link in the comments. Fill that out so you can get your billing information. If you are new here or if you bought anything at all, please fill it out in there so that Nick's team can get you an invoice and he can get you an email if it is something from his personal collection. We can get it taken care of. Nick, we have, it's technically time to stop, but we don't have anybody coming up after us. So, Nancy's here at 9, so we've got an hour.
All right. Well, so, Christopher, Dwayne, first and foremost, I want to thank you both for being understanding. You guys are stars. Everybody who came in tonight, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do this show for fun and to hopefully grow the community just a little bit at a time. But you're coming on, your interaction, you're supporting the experience is great. Kyle, put in the Indiegogo one more time, please. If anybody wants to support the Indiegogo with Bill Cox for Comic Art Live, it's just really, really fun that we got him to cut the ribbon to Comic Art Live, the world's biggest art site and the interactive online biggest convention. He works tirelessly for it. Also, whether you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, website, or Twitch, YouTube, Comic Art Live, almost every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Bill has content starting at 9 p.m. This coming week, it is Monday at 9 p.m. is Dueling Dealers. I believe he has something Tuesday. I'm not sure about Wednesday with Thanksgiving Thursday, but definitely check out Monday Night Dueling Dealers. Bill hosts Anthony of Anthony's Comics and Mike Berkey of Ramita Man, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Every piece of art, I believe, and if I'm wrong, forgive me, I believe is $2,000 or less. So, and the one thing I'll tell you is both Anthony and Mike are great. If there's something you want to get that is a little bit pricey at the moment, they'll work with you on payment terms. They're great, great guys. You know, it's another reason why I love this community. Almost everybody I've interacted with in this community is fantastic. The art dealers are great. You know, it was really kind of Will and Glenn to come in. You know, check out their websites as well. Again, comicartpage.com, and you can snipe me on that Avengers George Perez cover with the Beast if you want to. I'm not talking to Will about it till Sunday, but if he sells it between now and Sunday, that's my loss. But you're gained if you go for it. Glenn, panel page art, and again, the key page that he has right now.
Boom, we got an answer from Bill.
What'd he say?
Wednesday will be the Heritage Recap, and if you're invited, if you're available, Mike and Albert will be in attendance.
I'm there. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate
Thanks, Bill.
it. I'm going to bring my neck brace from the whiplash from looking at those prices the last 2 days. So, no, I'm kidding. It's a strong market. It's a strong market. Everybody, let's do. Ronald, we have another hour. No, people can only put up with so much of me. 9 o'clock, Nancy McCann, Comics Unlimited. She puts on a great show. Saturday, it's a little bit more lax.
Well, tomorrow we may have live from Cadets Con at Miss Jen's store in Houston, Texas. She's helping out the people who were displaced by the postponed Bayou City Comic Con by throwing a con in her store. So we may have some stuff from that. We will definitely have Dan Wickline and Pop Go the Writers, as well as our dance party over on Twitch.
Yep, with Taji Beats. Sunday, Latchkey Manifesto with Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Monday, we have 5 o'clock. Miss Jen always has a great interview at 5 o'clock on Mondays. 6 o'clock, you usually have Rex and John. You'll have just Rex, but it'll still be a great show because Kyle or JD will be here, and they make a great team. And then at 8 o'clock on Monday, you have Miss Jen coming back. And and then Tuesday, you've got some great shows like in stores this week with Dan and Kyle. What's Jen's show called on Tuesday?
Minute to Skim It. Miss Jen and one of her staff read most of the new books and then have a minute to recap it for you and try and get you interested. That's the hook on that one. We have,
when you go to your local store, you check out as many books as you can, but you can't look at everything. Jen and one of her team, they read as many books as they can to give you extra suggestions. And this way you can support your local retailer. Right. We may be selling original art here, but there would be no original art without the support of your local comic retailer. And that is very important. Please visit your local comic retailer as much as possible. They can use the support. Wednesday, Rex will be back. And then a week from Monday will be Rex and John, and it'll be all back to normal. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not on again. Are we on Friday? Is Nancy doing the show Friday?
You'll know tonight. I have to confirm with her. I will have to confirm with her. But because of the holiday, stay tuned next week. We may have some people shifting around, moving around, shows on odd nights. So stay tuned on the experience next week. We'll let you know all of that. We'll post on social media, all of that kind of stuff. So make sure you are paying attention to that.
The other thing I'll say is on Monday and Wednesday at 6 o'clock, we're doing a Blockbuster pre-Black Friday. Every customer, whether you buy one item or multiple items, you will get one gift with every shipment. So check it out. Get something for free. It'll be our pre-Blockbuster Black Friday. I'm going to look down here. Bill should rotate in 30-minute shifts. Have a good weekend.
I'll tell J-Mo, email Nick after the show.
You know what? And J-Mo, I appreciate it. If you want to wait a month, I'll do it. I'm not going to go below 500. These pages are getting harder and harder to get. This has Butcher, already went down from 750 to 500. I'm happy to do a 30-day payment plan if you want to put money down now and money in 30 days. But otherwise, it seems like you rocked out getting Terry Moore. Terry Moore, his artwork is so beautiful. I mean, obviously, Strangers in Paradise and all of his characters are great. I would love to see him one day do a Vampirella or a Red Sonja. So kudos to you, man, for getting that. Terry Moore rocks. Ronald, free statues for everyone? No free statues. No free statues. No free statues. And John wants Green Hornet. Too bad he's not here. We would have given you Green Hornets, John, but you're not here on Monday or Wednesday, so you missed the pre-Black Friday blockbuster. Hey, Kyle, what's the over-under of John showing up Monday or Wednesday?
If I were where John is, I wouldn't show up Monday or Wednesday.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about free Green Hornet, so what do you think the over-under is?
Even for free Green Hornet, I would still stay where John is. There's better food there.
I didn't say whether you would. I'm saying what's the over-under that John would?
It's like 70%.
Exactly.
JMO, it's Nick Barucci at dynamite.com.
Nick.Barucci, or just fill out the submission form. It'll come to me anyway. Just put the boys in the subject line and a question mark. Everybody, thank you. Seriously, have a wonderful weekend. I really appreciate it. Sorry we went a little long. This was fun. And not sure if we got a show next Friday, but Wednesday night, 9 p.m., Comic Art Live, Heritage Recap. And if they're seeing the prices the last 2 days, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to recap.
A lot to recap. So thank you, everyone. Kyle, thanks for being a great co-host as always. Everyone, safe weekend. And if I don't see you next Friday, well, if you don't tune in next Wednesday, have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family.